Hey, another day in the life. We are heading out to show you guys one of the great perks actually of living in this area. If you're into being out in the cold weather, I'm not, but hey, this is my YouTube channel. Some people might be, so I'm doing this for them. We're headed to Elyria, a place called Cascade Park. It's got one of the biggest, nicest hills to slide down if you have a sled. But it's pretty cold. It's been cold here for a while. We'll see how many people are actually going to do it and come out and bear the cold for some fun. So I'm going to pause here and we'll come back to this video shortly. So I took a quick detour to an old dinosaur, the Midway Mall. It's kind of sad what's happened here. Be where you went for everything. It was a big social scene. Sometime around the 1990s, they expanded the mall. As you can see, this parking lot is just empty. No one's here, really. They have a couple businesses going still. This used to be a Sears here. Best Buy just further ahead. Just past that there is a restaurant that's still open. It is called Fujiyama, I believe. There's a Hairy Buffalo right next to it. Well, no, it's not called Fujiyama. It's called Wasabi Steakhouse. My apologies. This was the main entrance. Hairy Buffalo happens to be here. And then there's another entrance here where there's a Dunham Sports. And we'll let this gentleman walk by. God bless him. When the mall kind of left, a lot of these businesses, the ancillary businesses, have disappeared. This was Higbee's back in the day. Doors have shuttered there. And it was part of the original, those were all part of the original construction of the mall. And when you go around the corner here, it is the other side of the Higbee's building. And if you'll look over here, that's a business that's closed. It used to be a restaurant. That's another one. See if I can get it a little bit bigger there. Been shuttered doors years ago. All of this here is part of the new addition of the mall. We'll drive around a little bit further. This is the entrance to what used to be the food court. It's only got one restaurant now. I do come here. They have great chicken teriyaki. And a lot of mall walkers. It's bitter cold here. So we get a lot of people that just walk the mall. Really not much to see here. Although I also did get, they have a lens crafters here. So I had to get some safety glasses, prescription safety glasses for work. And it was located in this building. I've never been to this business here. I'm not even sure if they still exist. It's called Johnny X's. And I guess they do kind of like ATVs and boats and kind of recreational type toys, I guess you would say. This right here used to be the movie theater. That's gone. Recently, that hotel was constructed because this mall is located right between Interstate 90 and the Ohio Turnpike. So it's very centrally located. But it's kind of sad to see how things have gotten here. All right, well, we'll continue with our journey because this was just a little side note I decided to put on here because I feel nostalgic about the mall. Okay, so we've arrived. We are here at Cascade Park. We can't go in through this entrance. The fort is closed. But ordinarily, this is where I would come in. It takes you to the hill from the downs. You know what? Let's see how far we can get. Maybe I'll show you guys what the river looks like. So I have to say I'm a little surprised and disappointed. Honestly hadn't been to this park in probably about a decade, but it's changed incredibly. The hill that I used to go down has become a on-ramp, out-ramp for this park. So there's really not, I can see people being able to still use it for sledding purposes. This building wasn't here before, that's new. The bridge that you see actually over here to the right, that's part of a bike trail, walking trail. It actually extends from where I live on the coastline. It goes all the way inland, about 50 miles. And this is one of the parks where it transverses through. But the hill and all those kids on sleds and that parking lot leading to the hill is gone. This is what's left of it. I guess people can still technically sled down that hill because it's obviously it has sled tracks on it. But to get back up, the steps are gone. So it's not the same. I think it's just some things shouldn't be touched, and that's one of them. Oh well, that's sad. So unfortunately, that was a fail. I was hoping to catch a bunch of kids coming in and out of the sledding area, but that's gone now. They've restructured the park. You used to have two separate entrances to the park, and you could travel the length of the park on the road. Now it's only one entrance here. The other one is actually, seems like they might be doing some fabrication, but at any rate, I don't think they connect anymore. It's sad. I don't like how they've transformed the park. I'll say that my initial impression is in the winter, so it's not fair. Maybe in the summer I'm like, oh, this is nice, but I don't like that the hill is gone for these kids. It used to be we could go up and down that hill maybe on a good day 3 times and we'd be tired because you got to get back up the hill. But now it's, all those people are gone. I had used to come up here when I was a kid with frequency, and it's just become a road in and out to the park now. And that's kind of how it is. But all this right here used to be the parking lot for this hill. Not anymore. apologize, and I'm disappointed. Couldn't get any kids sledding down the hill. It isn't as a result of a lack of effort. It's cold. And kids don't really play outside like that anymore. They're inside on their video games or on the internet. Things are just different now. So I guess it's a kind of hit and miss with that. But when I was younger, that was one of the things we enjoyed about winter, was going out and playing on the snow. So I'm guessing what I'm gonna do is just kind of end this video right here at the Sheffield Lake boat ramp launch. And today's Super Bowl Sunday, so probably gonna just watch the game, root for my fellow Puerto Rican Bad Bunny, and cruise on into the Monday. Be safe, all.